I waited a few hours, but it's time. XRP holders, we gotta talk. Let me show you this on the screen. I haven't bought a single XRP yet, and you can tell right now how the public were feeling it because the Fed, they got two options, dovish and hawkish. And at the end of the FOMC, full on hawkish, guys, which means that they won't change anything as long as tariffs stay. He said it. So the risk for inflation to go higher has risen. That's what he said in the meeting. And a bunch of people were asking, dude, when are you going to cut? How about Trump? He's like, don't even talk about it. I don't care. He's not telling me what to do. They haven't met. Powell and Trump, they haven't talked based on his recollection, right? Based on what Jerome is saying. So that means, guys, that we in the micro, we got two things to watch right now. So I'll tell you everything you need to know, everybody. I know a lot when it comes to what just happened. I was there live with you. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and we had tremendous fun. But one thing I'll tell you right now to your face, I'm holding my cash right now because I'm just sure that there's going to be there's a likeliness of seeing more blood, more pain. And I want to always get the dip. You know I'm greedy. You know I want to get those dips. Smash the like button, everybody. Subscribe to the channel. Welcome, XRP holders. I got news, and I want to tell you because he's like, the U.S. economy is resilient and is doing fairly well. Trump is like, our economy is doing well, but it's going to boom in a way never seen before. Okay, then we have, as long as tariffs are not reduced, it can lead to a rise in inflation, a slowdown in economic growth, and an increase in unemployment. Okay, and then we have, they got a pause, right? We didn't see the rate change. So what that means, fam, is that when we go to the real numbers, what you care, where you're coming from. Okay, Oscar, tell me when XRP is going to balloon to the moon. Love it, right? We all want it. Micro and macro. Micro XRP is doing well as far as the coin. You know, it's not going to be a rug pull. It's not going to be a scam. Understand? Ripple is doing better. It's doing amazing, right? Ripple is expanding, is attaining new partnerships, is going to places. Brad Garlinghouse, the team, they're doing fairly well, crushing it with Ripple, RUSD. They're trying to buy Circle USDC. Like, guys, micro, like things that you can control, are good. Macro, which means the Trump's tariffs and also the Fed when it comes to the rate, something we cannot control. So we just have to endure the macro, which is very important, because you see the micro, you're like, dude, crypto's fine. XRP is a legend. You know, everybody loves it. We're going to buy more. But then you see the price not doing what we want, and people get frustrated. And one of the things that Jerome said today was, we will see. We will see. Wait and see. And I'm like, dude, because this is like crazy, guys. Look, he says we won't make any progress on our goals, right? You mean like cutting rates, reducing QT, quantitative tightening, as long as tariffs stay. That means people were saying in the meeting, are you actually going to cut rates at all in 2025? He did not say yes and no. So he is not agreeing, he's not disagreeing, he's just taking a neutral position. Guys, that is not dovish. That is full on hawkish. That is full on, hey, as long as Trump is pushing, you know, with the world, with China, which he's not going to stop doing so, right? The Fed, are they being political? I was seeing the comments there, you know, and people were like, dude, this guy, we gotta get him out. Trump must fire him. And I'm like, well, guys, if he could, he would have done so days, months ago. You know that. But guys, no, he can't. I want to take this chance, guys, to let you know that I'm doing it, because if not, I'm not going to buy it when XRP is much higher than 3. Better doing late than never, right? First link down below, guys. Join me on BTCC. To all my fam here watching me. XRP holders, once you click, you will see this page which is going to change. My team at BTCC are upgrading my page. They're doing it. They're adding a bunch more stuff. So I'm so excited to share that with you once it's ready. But right now, lower trading fees, up to 500x positions, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP. Do it fast, fam. Start trading. I see a lot of people doing it and making cash, making money. And no VPN, no KYC, and all of that. Guys, they took us and they're meaning business, and BTCC is going to crush it. And I'm very, very bullish in that, guys. So check it out. Once you finish with that, you want to give it a try to Bitunix as well. They give you money too as well. New user bonus. And the last one, the third, is Weeks. To all my whales, to all my people trading on Weeks. They're great people too. I talked to the VP, Andrew. He's awesome. I have great friends at Weeks too. And I met him, in Dubai, in Singapore too. So it's a good family that we're building, right? So FYI, everybody. Right now, Bitcoin is 96. Bitcoin is chilling, not really the dovish news that we wanted. And I think the Fed, right now, people are basically, look, we don't comment on fiscal or trade policy. That's political. We're not. Also, Fed tariffs are bad. Tariffs are bad trade policy that will prevent progress. Oh, man. It's like, how do we make it sense, But the end of the day, guys, if you're with me, don't let this shake you up. Don't let this make you lose your temper. It's fine, man. It is what it is, right? Not much. I'm just the messenger right here, I will continue holding the line. I'll continue buying here on BTCC. Here's my account. I see a Bitcoin, bread, Ethereum. Right now, nothing is actually pumping. All my tickers at the top, right, that I'm looking at, that I'm buying, they're all just steady. So when things are steady and you cannot smell the bullish sentiment, that means, in my humble opinion, that we are going to see a correction sometime. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. Like I told you at the very beginning, I'm not buying so far. I don't want to short too. I don't want to short right now. I'm just kind of like chilling. There's no rush for me, guys. Some of you, there's no rush as well. But I mean, they're going full on hawkish. And here's the kicker: we were supposed to get a cut in June. FOMC. Guess what happened? Guys, go back to my previous videos. We saw it. Take a look at June. They're not going to cut in June. They're not going to cut in June. Now, July. And that is if, according to the FOMC we heard today, right now, Jerome, it's like, we need to see the data. We got to wait for the data. We got to wait for things how they're going to unfold. Like the guy can easily say, you know what? In June, like a month from now, it's like, we still need more data. We still need to wait. We still need to make progress before cutting. So July, no cut till September. Oh my goodness. So Trump adding tariffs killed the vibe to cut and start QE, quantitative easing. You get me? We knew quantitative easing was going to start no matter what, but just because of the tariffs and the increase of risk, it's over. When are we going to get the cut? Who knows? Everybody was asking Jerome, dude, when? He didn't give an answer. It's like, if you won an was he elected? No, he was appointed, right? So an appointed official to give you clear answers? No, he's not giving us clear answers. Well, I understand that the weight of the entire U.S. economy is on him right now as far as everybody's watching, but he's great at not saying much without, he's great at saying a lot without saying much, basically. So, fam, that's basically why I'm saying XRP holders, the Fed just going full on hawkish because we don't know what's going to happen. They are basically saying it's on Trump. The Fed is basically saying it's on Trump, right? So, yeah. So even Grok. Inflation is above the 2% target, and Trump's tariffs may rise, prices, prompting caution. The economy is growing and jobs are strong, so no urgent rate change are needed. Some argue for earlier rate cuts to boost growth and offset tariffs, but the Fed plans cuts starting in July, awaiting more data. This decision may affect markets, including cryptocurrencies, as steady rates could strengthen the dollar. So, fam, there you have it. We'll see. Obviously, I know some of you didn't want this. Some of you really wanted the cuts. I wanted the cuts, but Trump wants the cuts. But we'll have to wait and see. Another month. Macro is not changing much. I think right now what I'm waiting for is China. What China and Trump are gonna do. As we saw, yesterday, China already confirmed that they're actually having some conversations. So that's the only thing. Other than that, the Fed is really waiting on what more data is going to come out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys' support. Links down below. Sign up. I'll see you there trading, and I'll see you next time. Peace.